What's up, guys? You ever get tired of not being able to see your phone when you want to see it? Like, it's laying over there, but if someone messages you, you got to pick the phone up and we got to see if we got a message there or not. Well, I come up with an idea today to go right in this very spot, and I'm going to show it to you right now. But first of all, I'm going to need this, these, that, this, and most of all, that. Okay, all I'm going to do right now is use this old big piece of 2x6 that I had laying around, and I'm just going to straighten up the cuts in case anything's not exactly flush and straight. A lot of rain going on there, but I'm going to leave the base kind of big so it'll have some weight to it because it's going to have such a long stem to hold the phone. So here we go. And there we have that. That's what we're going to work with. We'll sand these edges up, make everything look a little better. Now I'm going to cut my dowel rod, and as you can see, I've already predetermined the height. Looks good to me. So we'll go ahead and cut this down to size. I've got it marked right there. No particular height. Just going with whatever suits us. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this piece that I'm going to use for the phone holder, and since I know this edge is already perfectly straight, I'm just going to roughly line it up here to where I want it, and I'm going to cut a little broad of what I really need. You're not going to need that much, but I might go a little wider, but I'm not going to have the length as long as the phone, so we'll cut it around there. So let's make these cuts and see what we've got after that. That will work right there. Ringing the bell. You could be doing that with my notification sound. And I tell you what, since I know that's the right cut, I'm going to go back here. And that's got that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and try and see if I can find the center of my piece of 2x6 here so we can use our torsioner bit. We'll kind of keep this bad boy in the middle of things. Like I said, this don't have to be perfect. So let's take this over to the drill press and see what we've got. Okay, let's get this torsioner bit set in place so we can make our hole for our dowel rod, support rod, whatever you want to call it. We're set to go there. Just make sure we're in the center here. All right, nothing like being for sure. Here we go. And there we go. We've got her at an adequate depth. She should work just fine. Let's go see what we can do next. Okay, I've decided to do something a little extra. I'm going to take a piece of stick that I've got left over. Let's see. I'll put it right there. And we're going to just using this stick to make a flyby kind of line. so I can use my saw blade to match up with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the edge off of this and not make it look so blunt cut, ugly. Now let's see if we can make these cuts. Make them look good. Setting it at 22.5 degrees. Kind of like if you're going to make an octagon. And we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. That don't look good at all. Let's try it again. That turned out crappy. Not too wild about that side. Let's see if we can get it. It's wood, man. We can take wood off and fix this. All right. There's our profile. I'll straighten this up and we'll be done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand the edges off of this stuff and make it a little smoother so the paint will stick to it better. So here we go. Okay, as you can see, we've got some frayed edges right here, but that's going to be okay. It's going to be sitting between a recliner and a couch, so it's about time to start some assembly. Almost forgot, we didn't talk about how I am going to connect the resting pad to the pole, so we're going to drill this torsion bit all the way through. It's 3/4 inch. Now I'm going to have to make an adjustment because I can't go all the way through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen my deck. And this should allow me to go ahead and lift up to where we can go all the way through. Get these centered there. About to find out if this is a mistake or not. Okay, I don't think we're going to make it all the way through, but I think I can make my cut and it worked. So let's go see if we can make this cut. Now, that's an angle I can work with. All right, I do believe we're ready to do a little bit of assembly right now. I'm just going to use just a dab of Gorilla Glue in here because this fits so tight, this 3/4 inch fitting, that you're not really going to need much glue. So take our 3/4 inch dowel, get her started, and then let's see if we can. She's tapped down. Now let's just hope she's in there. Look at her. I can tolerate that. Oh yeah. Come over a little bit here. that could be the wood base because it's an outdoor 2x6, so I'll be happy with my two being centered that way. Now, I made my foam base. I didn't go into detail on it because it was several cuts, making sure my cord was ready for it. So I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to barely use a little bit of glue because I may just go in and she's down. Let's see how she looks level wise. I think she looks good and level. I guess all we gotta do now is go out here and paint her. Hey, here's you an idea. That'll work just fine by the couch. All right, welcome back to the Cookie's Crib paint booth. We're just gonna put a light coat on this, get it started. This paint covers good. Hey now, need more room. All right, that looks pretty good right now for the first coat. We are going to let that set for a little while. And we will come back and put another coat. It's this little bad boy. It goes right in here. I'll set it right about where I'd have my phone. How you like me now? Works out just fine. Well, that's got it for this week's episode of Cookie's Crib. How to. See y'all later. Thanks for watching.